Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the King and welcome back to the channel. More information for you guys. We got Tome 5 coming on in. We have all levels. We know what it's going to look like and we know what the characters are going to be. So we're going to be talking about the challenges and who the characters are. Obviously, you can read by the title and see on the thumbnail. It's going to be featuring the Hillbilly, the Blight, Nia, and Adam. So those are the 4 characters that we're going to be getting with Tome 5, and we can expect this to come up pretty soon considering Tome 4 is about to end. So hopefully you guys have received all of your Rift rewards. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we can go and talk about all of this stuff, and I have a few things I'll talk to you guys at the end of this. But for those guys that want to know all of the challenges, here they are. So obviously we start with the prologue and we have all the information, whatever cutscenes and things we'll get. So this one is Blight hit lethal rush in total, so we need 6 in total. This one is Harvest Halloween Plant. Now this one is really interesting and I want to talk about it before we move on. This is hinting towards a Halloween DLC, or not DLC, event I should say, that could be potentially coming on into the game. We are accustomed to seeing a lot of, Halloween events in the past, so it wouldn't be too shocking if we did receive another one, and this kind of confirms that we are going to see something like that. I am quite curious, however, what happens when this tome is over and the event is done. What happens to these challenges? Is the entity going to lock it? I guess, a lot of people just probably won't have access to it, considering it's going to be a one-time thing and most people will get the challenge done. Anyways, let's continue. We can speculate about that later. This one is Blight chain multiple lethal hits. The next one is Harvest another Halloween plant, so we got 2 of them. These look the same, but I guess they're different somehow. Here's another Harvest Halloween plant, so I guess you just gotta do it 3 separate times, and that's why this one and this side of the rift is completely sectioned off by itself. Next, we have the other prologue, and this one is repair a total of 4 generators, cleanse 8 totems, unhook safe 6 survivors, unhook 1 survivor after endgame collapse has begun, escape 2 chases as Nia, stun the killer 4 times, consume item with perk in trial, this is going to be streetwise, repair and finish a generator in the terror radius. Next we have earn blood points from objectives, and then moving on to the killer challenges, we have hook 20 survivors, earn blood points in deviousness of 20,000, chase survivors for a total of 180 seconds, damage 12 generators, and Hillbilly chainsaw in the trial 4 times, and you will complete level 1 of the tome. Let's move on to number 2, and we have a very interesting route. It seems that if you're playing on the killer side, it'll be a little bit more difficult to hoard up your points, and we don't have too much killer challenges here, more survivors. Let's take a look at the killer ones first. Chase survivors for a total of 240 seconds, earn blood points in sacrifice of 24,000, knock down 6 survivors while using enduring, Hillbilly chainsaw consecutive in trial 4 times. Then of course we have the mixed trial, which is earn 20 emblems of silver quality and better, another one which is earn 4 emblems of silver quality or better, and then we have fall in chase with perk in trial, balance landing. We have escape 2 chases while using the perk urban evasion, unhook 3 survivors, must unhook them safely, escape 5 times in the trial, escape 1 trial as Nia, earn blood points in altruism, hook the obsession 6 times, kill 12 survivors by any means, fully deplete file toolboxes, escape the trial while you are the obsession 1 time, drop 10 pallets while you're being chased, fully deplete 5 medkits, drop a pallet to stun the killer. This one is the amount of times it says quest event, I don't know why. Hit a survivor with your weapon 10 times while using the perk Lightborn. And that is going to wrap it up for level 2. Let's take a look at level 3. And we got 2 starting sections again. This one is heal a total of 300 health states of other survivors, or 300 health states. I guess that's just 3 full heals. That one caught me off guard there. This one is a diversion challenge, so diversion with the perk in the trial. This one is escape 1 time as Adam, earn 30,000 blood points, be chased by the killer for a total of 240 seconds, sabotage 12 hooks, fully deplete 3 toolboxes, cleanse 20 totems, finish repairing 3 generators, unhook 10 different survivors, escape with the hatch, earn 2 emblems of iridescent quality, earn 15 emblems of gold or better, hook 12 different survivors, Hillbilly chainsaw in trial 10 times, earn blood points 15 in hunter, or 15,000 I assume, damage a generator or destroy a drop pallet 15 times, hit a survivor with your weapon 10 times while using the perk Tinkerer, vault killer with perk and build Bamboozled, and finally hook a survivor while another survivor is on a hook 5 times. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to level 4 of the tome. Let's see what challenges we have here. The first one for killer is destroy 25 pallets. This one says clown bottle hit in trial. So this is quite interesting. I think we're also going to see the clown being introduced in this chapter. I think the main focus will be clown and hillbilly, and Blight is like an add-on just for the Halloween event, adding on more to a story. At least that is what we were initially meant to have. So we'll see what ends up happening, but I'm assuming that the characters are going to be hillbilly, Blight, clown, and Blight's going to be separate. I forgot about this actually, so that's why I didn't mention it at the beginning, but let's continue. Hook 8 survivors in the basement, clown direct hit 2 times in trial, and let's take a look at the other killer ones. Chase survivors for a total of 300 seconds, hook a survivor while another survivor is on the hook 8 times, break generators while using Pop Goes the Weasel, earn blood points and deviousness of 40,000, and hook 4 survivors during the end game collapse. Next on the list are the survivor challenges. Be chased by the killer for a total of 300 seconds, stun the killer 10 times, get a great result on 15 skill checks, escape 1 time as Adam Francis, earn 40,000 points in altruism, repair a total of 15 generators, blind or light burn the killer 6 times, stun the killer 4 times, unhook self with perk and trial, deliverance, and finally escape 3 trials. And ladies and gentlemen, that would do it for the tome, which leaves us for a lot of speculation going back to the first initial tome. This separate piece here might give us some information about the Halloween event that is going to be coming on out. We'll have to wait and see if we get any confirmation on that. So again, this is separately going to show the Blight, and then of course we'll have the clown later on. So we're going to get a lot of lore for the killers here. We're going to have 3 instead of our standard 2. So I'm pretty excited for that. And we can also expect the Macmillan map to be updated in this. We covered this in a previous video. If you haven't seen it, I recommend going to take a look. And as they said, we're going to be seeing updates to maps periodically on all of these big major updates. So we can expect that to come on in the future and more maps to be worked on after that. So I'm pretty excited for this tome and the few announcements that I wanted to talk about. First of all, thank you guys for all the love and support. We recently hit 93,000 subscribers. If you guys haven't already subscribed, please consider to down below as we're racing Polly to 100,000 subscribers and we are in the lead. Polly's coming quick. Please, please, please subscribe. We are so close, 7,000 subs away, and over 60% of you guys are not subscribed, so please consider subscribing down below. I also want to let you guys know that we're going to be streaming on Twitch, and on Thursday, we're going to be doing something pretty fun. I can't really talk about it, so we'll have to wait and see. So that surprise is going to be on Twitch. Can't really talk about it. I mean, you'll probably see it. You'll see it in a few places, but again, no spoilers for me. I also want to give you guys an update on something we spoke about a very long time ago that I can finally give you guys more information about because I just received more information, and that's the custom DBD computer that we were meant to be getting. About 8 months ago, I mentioned, and periodically from then until now, I mentioned that we were supposed to get a computer from this company, and they were having big ideas of a fully custom Dead by Daylight computer, which was going to be off the walls. It would have like a ghost face on the CPU, a knife in the radiator, you know, when you start it, the chainsaw noises made. These were ideas that were pitched to us and we were blown away. We got this idea and we were talking to this company when we were at PAX, we being Polyester and I, and we spoke with DBD. We got some things done behind the scenes, and I can confirm that as of today, everything is finally done, all contracts are signed, and we should be seeing something coming up pretty soon. And for those of you guys that are into specs and things like that, obviously the 30 series has just been announced, and you know, some of the cards have hit the market. I can confirm that we will be getting the 30 series cards and a lot of other cool parts in there that I won't really get too much into detail now because I don't want to give too much away. When we actually get those computers, I'll show it off to you guys. So I'm really excited about that, and I just want to say thank you guys to all of you guys, because none of this would be possible without the help of you guys. So thank you so much. As always, I'm the King. I tip my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fall.